Big news, TV lovers. After 12 years and about 12 million pleas from fans to bring it back, HBO's acclaimed drama Deadwood has finally returned with an epic new movie that gives this legendary series the send-off it deserves. Okay, so if you haven't seen Deadwood before, definitely start binging now. It's one of the best shows in TV history, and it's available on HBO On Demand. But if you don't have time to binge the whole series, don't worry. You'll still be able to watch the epic new movie, because I'm here right now to give you a full recap of everything that's happened thus far. So if you want to do a binge, leave now, start binging. But if you want to skip ahead to the new movie, here comes your spoiler-filled recap that'll get you totally up to speed. Are you ready? Here goes. In 1876, brave souls looking for a shot at prosperity journeyed to the lawless town of Deadwood, located in the Black Hills of South Dakota. Included in that group are best friends Seth Bullock and Saul Starr, who have dreams of building a hardware store. There's also legendary gunslinger Wild Bill Hickok, who unfortunately gets gunned down himself. And let's not forget Al Swearingen and Cy Tolliver, two ruthless saloon owner businessmen who develop a very unhealthy rivalry. Al Swearingen, by the way, is one of the best characters of all time, right up there with Tony Soprano and Mr. Spock. Love this guy.
Nobody's drinking, nobody's gambling, nobody's chasing tail. I have to deal with that.
But anyway, would-be hardware store owner Seth Bullock meets a complicated love interest named Alma Garrett, whose husband gets killed by Al Swearingen over a gold claim. And to complicate things further, Seth's got a wife and stepkid, and before long, they show up in Deadwood to rain on Alma and Seth's budding romance. Broken-hearted and pregnant, Alma accepts a marriage proposal from a prospector named Ellsworth and also adopts a child named Sophia Metz, whose parents were murdered. Now, briefly getting back to Wild Bill, may he rest in peace, he had a loyal friend known in history as Calamity Jane. And Jane did not take his death well, and she's in very bad shape. But she meets a woman named Joni Stubbs, who works for that other ruthless saloon owner named Cy Tolliver. Joni and Jane strike up a relationship that helps keep them both alive, at least for now. Now, meanwhile, Seth Bullock eventually agrees to give up his hardware store dream and become sheriff of Deadwood. But the job's not easy, and it gets even tougher when George Hurst comes to town. Now, Hurst is powerful, cruel, and determined. Among a bunch of other things, he eventually kills Alma Garrett's husband, Ellsworth, and intimidates her into selling him her gold claim. Now, I'm almost out of time, but I will add that there's a great old doctor named Doc, an arrogant newspaperman named Merrick, a violent enforcer named Dan, a buffoonish hotel proprietor named Farnham, an honest freight businessman named Charlie Otter, and another unforgettable organized criminal leader named Mr. Wu. Anyway, the new movie takes place 10 years after all of this stuff happened. It reunites us with all these indelible characters and lets us watch as rivalries are reignited, alliances are tested, and old wounds are reopened. It's gonna be amazing! And now, you're ready to watch it. Enjoy.
This town
Is a sanctuary.